You're just looking for that ego death, that near-death experience that comes with taking too many mushrooms, from drinking too much, where you're gonna black out on the weekends. And that hasn't happened just once or twice, it's happened several times to you. You don't even remember what that evening was like, but you were just trying to have a good time and enjoy your life because you realize the life that you had, you're actually not happy with. You're not fulfilled with it. That you're perhaps distraught with all of the decisions and the choices that you've made. That once you come down from smoking that weed, once you come down from that hangover that you have, and the high from the mushrooms and the plant medicine wears off, you still have to sit there in your seat with your feelings and your life and your emotions and just realize you're the one that needs to do all of the work. You can't just continue to run away from it. That's what I've done for so long. Today's the 75th birthday of my dad. He passed away when I was 16. That's nearly 19 years ago. And for so long after his death, I smoked 4 blunts a day. I think the really reason why I did that was I felt the blame for his death. The week after my birthday, I asked my dad to get me a customized computer. Ungrateful little shit too, you know, just what I deserved, what I needed. And just asking from this man who had so much going on in his life that I just felt this sadness, this anger that I could be this way. And yeah, it's the morning of a father passing. But the same thing happened after I left my brother in Las Vegas. I tried so hard to make everything work out the way that it could, but I just realized over time, after smoking so many blunts, after taking so many mushrooms, just my way of communicating wasn't efficient for him. No matter how hard I tried at that particular time, I couldn't articulate my thoughts, my words. So my feelings after the fact kept me down. And I tried to medicate and I tried to hide. I tried to make everything okay. But after all that goes away, I still have to realize that I had to learn how to communicate. It wasn't this one instance, it's many instances, over times, over lifetimes, in different jobs, in my relationships. The inability to communicate. With my former business manager, lending someone who's supposed to be financially responsible $70,000 and still hasn't paid it back yet. I'm left with the feeling of feeling like an idiot, that I should have known better, that I should have seen the red flag. So you put all the blame on yourself. You have all these heavy feelings. You have this life that you're not happy with. You're not satisfied because of all the choices that you've made over time. So what? You learn through all of that. And when you can come down from the high, from the hangover, from the buzz of the mushroom, and you can just sit there with yourself, and you spent as much time with yourself quietly, with the same amount of time that you spent at ceremony or at bars, the amount of time that you spent smoking with friends, if you actually spent that time quietly with yourself constructively, you'd be able to identify all of these things and fix it. You don't need all of these external devices and substances to help you get to where you want to be. If you spent the right amount of time by yourself in solitude, you'd realize you were your own problem and you can be your own solution.